the one of today. As of today, it will be evolving. So we are the last substantive session. After there will be a discussion more roundtable type on recommendations and policy-oriented actions. So session 4 is experiences from NGO and small-scale fisheries organizations, success stories, and remaining gaps. So we hope you bring us good news and new challenges that we have to address. I will be moderating the session. For Dr. Krishna, we have the title of the presentation is Leveraging the Ecosystem Approach to Fisheries Management. This is very important, especially due to the BMJ agreement entering into force, the case of the Bengal Bay, and improve market access and sustainability, which I like a lot. Is that fine, Rajib? Okay, fantastic. When you say Bay on Bengal, then you're talking within the economic exclusive zone. Am I correct? Or 4 countries, yeah. Exactly, correct. Okay. So then it's not linked to BBNJ. Good to know. But anyway, the ecosystem approach in practice will be very interesting to know. Okay. Any comment on this that you would like? I will be moderator. Anything you want me to say about Dr. Christians? We will have little time, so I'm not gonna be doing bios. I'm assuming he's already well known in the group. This will be online and it's open for registration, so we may have many people from different parts of the world joining. Okay. Yes, if you give us a short brief of what you will be saying, and second, something I'm going to ask for all the speakers. Please, when you finish your presentation, finish it with one key message or recommendation. If you would do something, one thing, don't give me 300, one thing, what would that be? Okay, because we have to do a summary, so we have 4 speakers. So 4 points is more than enough. So you just have the right to give me one, and it will be good if you use PowerPoint that you finish with it. What should we do? Or what lesson do we learn from your experience that could be replicated somewhere else? You know, what will be your key message, you know, that you want to convey? Because we tend to provide in these events a lot of information, and people get lost on what you want them to do with it. And you can see also we only have 1 hour. So we cannot have 15 minutes if we want to have some discussion. Well, we have 15 minutes. We have 45 minutes for the discussion. So we have 4 speakers. So I would recommend everybody to speak from 7, maximum 10 minutes, which is limit. So we can have a discussion by stakeholders in the room. So please take note that is 7 to 10 minutes the presentations, okay? Exactly, but also from the point of view, according to your title, on how much applying this ecosystem approach is helping you to gain market access and sustainability for small-scale fisheries, no? It's really making a difference in markets. Okay. Okay. Then if you're going to focus on that, then explain the experience. What lessons have you learned and what you could recommend to extrapolate to other countries, other experience. Here we all want to learn, but finish with one line, okay? If you could send us that line in writing, it's a short email, that line in writing before the event, that will help us to prepare the summary. In this session, my colleague Joshua will be in charge of taking notes. So if you give us this recommendation, we will reflect it for sure. That applies to all. Okay?
David, just a question. Yes. I received from the one of the person involved in the symposium, Small Pelagic Fish International, that there is a session on Tuesday, May 5, the role of certification and eco-label in the small pelagic trade. This is not the same? session, I am then
No, it's not the same
invite.
session.
So then I
Session
am
one, I don't see that.
Tuesday.
I don't see the term pelagic anywhere.
Yeah, the
No,
role
it's
of
a different event,
It's a different event.
maybe.
Yes,
Okay.
we don't have that. So, but let me go one by one, Marcelo. We go to you.
Okay,
Let me
perfect.
go
I
with
will.
Mrs. Han. I'm following the order.
Thank you.
Mrs. Han, welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you virtually. I will moderate in the session, so you will be asked to talk about the small-scale fisheries, of course. Everything is about the small-scale fish, but navigating structural needs and market-based tools. Okay, so what are the structural needs for small-scale fish? I guess traceability, information in prices, etc. But it's for you to tell us. And again, if you use PowerPoint, please send them in advance. That's for everybody, so we have them. And please finish your presentation with one single recommendation or action point for all of us. Is that fine?
Yes, no problem.
Okay, perfect. Send it in writing, one small email to the team, and we will keep it in our records. Any aspect you would like me to underline on your presentation, like when introducing you?
So far, I don't have any other suggestions. I will get the draft of the presentation to you for your review as soon as possible. Maybe
Okay.
by this end of this week. Is that okay?
Fantastic. That's fantastic. By the way, tell me a little bit about the China Blue Sustainability Institute. Where are you located?
We are located in Hainan Island. It's a tropical island, Haikou. It's facing the South China Sea.
Okay.
So we are a local-based NGO.
Okay, fantastic. Funded by Chinese government or private foundations? Just to know. People may ask me this
Usually,
question.
90% of our funds come from the charity foundations, both domestic and international charity foundations.
Fantastic. Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Han. I will be very interested in listening to you. Okay, now we
Great.
go to welcome. It's gonna be a fun. You will have fun with me. You will see. Now we go to Marcelo. Marcelo, multi-stakeholder approaches to improve market access. You are supposed to give us a success story. What will be your captured fishery species, more or less? Just for me to know, to contrast the experience. She may not be available. Krishna, over you. So it's yes. Okay, I'll take note. It's just to show that in contrast. It's the beauty of your experiences is that they can contrast and give us different results. Rajit, Dr. Krishna will be focusing on what? Shrimp, small pelagics. What are we talking about?
Mostly small pelagics.
Small pelagics. This is usually how it works in the Bengal Bay. Okay, fantastic. I think that's it. Then two things. By when do we need the PowerPoints, Nada? So if in case they use them, you're not forced to, but if you want, it will be good you send us that by the end of this week. Nada?
Yeah, I would say yes by the end of this week. Friday is a Labor Day, so it's a very short week. And I think we asked, because it's the same speakers from the last formula in Shanghai, I prefer to have presentations because that people maybe already have those, so it's not a big ask, if that's okay.
Okay. So
Is that okay, Doctor?
We are in Bangkok for a meeting, so we'll try to, but give us few more days. We are in Bangkok till 1st of May.
Okay.
For the World Fisheries Small Scale Fisheries Congress.
Okay, no
Okay.
worries. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We understand. The idea of having the presentations is that we can prepare the summary. We have to do a summary. So if we have them in advance, it's easier for us to prepare already the summary even before you present. So it makes our life easier. And then please finish each presentation with one key message that we need to recover for the summary in terms of recommendation in the last session. The session of the 13, sorry, it's going to be mainly focusing on what can we do about it. Try to develop kind of a roadmap based on the experience. And again, the focus is on eco-labeling. So don't forget that, again, big question for all of us. Do they help small-scale fisheries? Do they help you to secure market access? Do they help you to prove evidence of sustainability? Do they really give you a better price, especially right now? This type of question. Okay. So unless now that you have any other point, I think we have a fantastic panel and it will be great.
Yeah, we have a great panel. Thanks a lot to everyone. Not just 2 points. My colleague will send the link to speakers to register today, hopefully, and together with the latest agenda. You can already, thanks Xuan for sharing the link to the webinar.
Lovely.
The second is you'll be very welcome to be with us throughout the 3 days, but we understand that if you have other obligations or you're busy. Certainly for the last day, as David was mentioning, where we'll be discussing the outcomes and recommendations if you have further inputs following the other sessions. That would be great.
Okay.
That's it from my side, David.
Okay, lovely. Well, colleagues, looking forward to meet you. Again, remember, you have the webpage. There is a registration there, but that's for participants. You will be getting a speaker link, okay? So please save it, because if you save the speaker link, you have all rights to speak, to share a screen, etc. Okay? Thank you very much for your time and effort, and we will be looking forward to meet you virtually on the 6th of May. If you can come on the 5th, even better.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you
David.
all.
Thanks,
Thanks.
everyone.
Thank
Have a
See
nice
you.
day.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.